Hey, Mom. I saw on Facebook last week there was an article that kind of scared me. It was about how Russia has made homosexual propaganda illegal. And they actually invaded a lawyer's home. They searched it from top to bottom. From what I hear, they even tore up the carpet in his mother's room where she slept, leaving his home completely in a shambles.
Oh my.
I think I saw that too. And I was reading about some other things on Facebook too, that some incidents that happened. Wasn't that in Russia, or was that in the United States, that beat up a guy and knocked him unconscious and then he wound up dying in the hospital the next day? Did you see that one?
No, I didn't.
I think that one was in the United States.
Well, that's horrible.
Do they still do stuff like that in Russia?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. I know that the reaction to it was people were concerned about the Holocaust, you know, saying that that's how the Holocaust started. I think it's closer to the witch burnings than the Holocaust.
No kidding. I mean, you can't really tell a gay person from a straight person just by looking at them straight on. I mean, there's the whole stereotype of homosexual, but not everybody adheres to that stereotype.
Right, there's no distinguishing features like the color of the skin or shape of their features at all. So if somebody, for that reason, if somebody dislikes their neighbor or wants to beat somebody up for a job promotion, all they have to do is point an accusing finger.
It's ridiculous. People can't be happy for each other. They're homosexuals. I mean, if a straight person were to hold hands or hug or kiss or whatever, that's not frowned upon. But the minute you do it with somebody of the same sex, it can be seen as homosexuality.
Agreed. And we have the Winter Olympics going into Russia too. I've heard that they've threatened to arrest homosexuals who come into their country.
I feel really bad for the athletes going. I'm sure that quite a few people are going to be in the Olympics who are homosexuals.
Well, of course. I mean, with the great number of athletes going to be competing, you know, it's just the odds. There'll be at least a few, I'm sure.
I don't like discrimination. I don't care if you're straight or gay or bisexual, transgender. Every one of those groups is gay to me. They're like no other. They're like any other person.
Very true. They still think, they still feel.
Well, there are some that say that homosexuality is unnatural because. What do you think of that?
I don't. Is it really up to us to decide whether homosexuality is unnatural? I mean, it may seem unnatural, but it's not for us to judge homosexuals.
Right.
No, it's not. As long as they're not hurting anyone, it's perfectly fine.